We want to count out 14 snap blocks and we're going to combine them into groups of 4. So I'm just going to draw my snap cubes so I can see I have 1, and then I'll put with that another one. There's 2, 3, 4, and so now I have a group of 4. So I'm going to keep counting, but I'm going to move on to the next group. So now here's 5 cubes, 6, 7, 8. I have another group of 4, so let's move on. Here's 9, 10, 11, 12 makes my third group of 4. And so then I don't have enough for another group of 4. So this is going to be 13 and 14. So I can see that I have 3 complete groups of 4 with 2 snap cubes left over. Then part C asks, does the numeral 1, 4 tell you how many groups of 4 you have? And it says, why not? So based on the fact it says, why not, we know this answer should be no. And of course it doesn't, because this is not groups of 10, right? So when we see 1, 4, it's assumed that that means base 10, unless it says a different base there, right? So that would be like saying one group of 10 and then 4 left over. So that's not what we have, right? So we would say that 14 or 1, 4 without a base written there assumes that that's base 10. So that tells us only that we will have one group of 10 with 4 left over since it's base 10. So then what numeral in base 4 can we write that would tell us how many groups of 4 we have and how many we have left over? So we know that in base 4, the digit most to the right would still be our ones place. And so that would be for how many we have left over. We said we have 3 groups of 4 with 2 left over. So that means we would have a 2 in the ones place. And then we would move over to the next place value. And so if we were in base 10, that would be the tens place, but in base 4, that's the fours place. So how many groups of 4 did we have? We had 3 groups of 4. So that means a 3 would go there. And then don't forget to write our base so that we know that that number is in base 4. And in terms of how many digits do we need to write numbers in base 4? So we can think we would need a symbol for 0. And then we would count 1, 2, 3. And then when we get to 4 is when we regroup, right? So now all of a sudden, when I get to 4, I would say, okay, I'm going to regroup those 4 as one group of 4 with 0 left over. So then I'm just going back to using this symbol. So I really only need the symbols 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry, the symbols 0, 1, 2, and 3. So there are 4 symbols that I would need, or 4 digits that I would need. So my answer is 4, but that comes from 0 being one of them, and then 1, 2, and 3. So those are the 4 different digits I would need.